kids doing great things at home. I'm Dupandita Pal. I'm a scientist here at the Portland Shriners Children's Hospital, and this is my friend Beaker.
Hi, I'm Beaker.
So today we are going to do a few fun experiments with things that you can find around home. Do you want to tell us a little bit more, Beaker?
Yeah, so we're doing something with colors today. We're gonna use non-permanent markers, and we're gonna use coffee filter and water. This is all stuff you have at home. You do not need to go to the store for that.
All right, so as you can see, both of us are dressed in traditional lab gear, but this sort of fashion is completely optional for you guys at home. Okay, so are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, so the first experiment, like Beaker said, is a fun experiment with colors. And this basically works on the principle of chromatography. So what Beaker is going to do is use these coffee filters and draw around the base of the coffee filter with the marker. You want to use more darker colors because what we are trying to do is separate out the different pigments of the color. So each color is made up of a different mix of pigments, and this experiment is basically to separate out those different pigments.
I like it a little thicker.
You're doing great. All right, so now Beaker is just folding it up, and then she's gonna put it in some water. So you want to be careful that you only want to dip the tip of the coffee filter. You don't want the markings to go into the water. And we are going to just make another one so that you can see. But basically what's gonna happen is the water is gonna go up with capillary action, go through the coffee filter, and then let's wait and watch what happens.
Oh, it starts already, look.
Yeah, so as you can see, so the brown is a darker color, so it's made up of a mix of more colors, and so you'll begin to see more colors come out of this layer of brown as it goes through the paper. And on the purple side, purple is a lighter color, so let's see what happens with that. So as you can see here, the colors have moved up. You can see a nice pink color over the purple right here. And the brown is not doing as great, but if you keep it for longer, what you will start seeing is this nice separation of colors. Beaker, do you want to show them what you've done before?
Look, and I've even made it with brown filter paper. So if you just have brown filter paper at home, it works just fine. And you know what else you can do with that, Dr. D?
Yeah,
You can
what?
make cute little butterflies.
Exactly. Do you want to show them how it's done?
So I have the one with the purple, and you just take it like this, and you fold it up. This is so much fun.
And so pretty.
I make a big butterfly. And you take a pipe cleaner wrap this around. And then you have a cute big butterfly.
So boys and girls, this is what you can do. Learn a little bit science and then turn it into art. Right, Beaker?
Yeah, Dr. D.
All right, so let's move on to our next experiment. Are you ready?
What are we doing now?
So what we're going to do is, we've been hearing a lot about how soap is important. So what we're going to do is use some soap and power a boat.
Oh,
Does
I
that sound like
that.
fun? All right, so Beaker has a big tray filled with water. And do you want to show them your boat, Beaker?
I have this boat, this boat. Which one shall I use?
That one?
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, when you put the boat down, you'll see it's just going to float on the water. But we want the boat to move. We don't want a stationary boat. So we have some dish soap in that cup right there. And Beaker is going to put a small drop.
Ooh.
See how it powers the boat? So what the soap is doing is basically reducing the surface tension, and that's what's making the boat go boom. So as you can see, the boat got powered by the soap because of the reducing of the surface tension. But the sad part is, if you want to do this again, you might want to take a different bowl of water to try again, which has an intact surface tension to start with. On the other hand, you can also get creative with the boats Beaker has done here.
And the next time I'm gonna make it, I'll make a pirate boat.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, so now that we have seen the power of soap, we want to move on to our very last experiment for today. As you can hear everybody telling you around you that you should wash your hands and stay healthy. And soap prevents you from germs. So we're going to show you how soap actually does that. So Beaker, do you want to say what you're doing here?
Yeah, so these are red pepper flakes. I like them on my pizza, by the way. So I'm gonna put them in the water, and they represent germs. This is the nasty stuff that's around, that's everywhere. So I'm gonna put a lot of germs in the water. Okay, so if I put my finger in the water, all the germs are sticking. Ew! Ew! Need to wipe this off, Dr. D. I
Here you
don't want
go.
germs on my fingers.
Yeah, that's not fun.
But
Now,
now,
what can we do to keep those germs away?
I'm gonna wash my hands. 20 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you singing a song in your head?
No, I can't sing. Can you sing, Dr. D?
I don't think we should put the audience through that.
Okay, that's 20 seconds, right? Oh,
I
let's
think
do
so.
a few more. And some extra soap. And now I'm going to show you what happens to the germs. Do you think the germs like my soap?
I don't think they like your soap.
Oh, look!
You see how the germs are moving away?
And my finger is clean. No germs on my finger.
And that's why you should wash your hands regularly, especially if you go out, especially if you have been in public places, and in general, just for good hygiene. Make sure you wash your hands with soap, at least for 20 seconds. Make sure you get all the areas. Don't just forget your palms, and stay safe, stay healthy. Beaker, do you have any more things to say to our
I'm
guests
going to wash
today?
my hands now all the time. Mm-hmm.
You hear that? So let's all follow Beaker's example and stay safe.
Bye, guys.
It was really nice seeing you guys today, and hope you'll join us again for another episode of Kids Doing Great Things at Home. Bye!